So, I mean, the first question, I understand. The second one doesn't make sense to me. For sure, I'm a Christian. Now, the first one, I am an Arab. I don't know, because my dad, he used to be a pirate. He used to work with Al Qaeda, my friend. Me and my father and my mother, they hijack airplanes. So when my mother, she gave birth to me, my father was hijacking an airplane. He was working with the Hamas. At that time, there was no Hamas yet. But anyway, yeah, he was working with Yasser Arafat, brother. By the way, I have a PhD degree from the Parrot School of Somalia. I mean, you want to learn how to be pirate? You go to Somalia, you study 6 months there, and you will be perfectly professional. I'm a rock. I mean, thank you. Is that supposed to be good? Don't you know that Muhammad told the Muslim to clean their ass with 3 rocks? I mean, come on, choose something else, man. What rocks? Any Abdul? Four 4,900,000 years orgasm. Total. Christ is the king is calculating the orgasm at that time. Guys, he got the number. It's 4,900,000 years just for orgasm. Isn't it beautiful? I mean, this is Islam. Al Hindi, how are you, Al Hindi? What do you want to say to us? You're mine. What happened with this guy? Looks like he will not take the mic. All right, the Hindi, his mic is not working. He need to go back to India and fix it. Who's a Muslim here? Yeah, all right. You did not even take the mic, man. Come on. Do we have any Abdul here? 70 years orgasm. I mean, why Allah he make it so short? I mean, come on. That's not even fair. Only 70 years orgasm? Only? I mean, what Allah will lose if he make it 71 years? Come on, don't be cheap. Or 70 years and 6 months. Why only 70 years? Who is a Muslim here want to help? What is the wisdom of the number 70 years of orgasm? Ani Abdul. Any Abdul? You want to retry the mic? Okay. Brother Henry, maybe you forgot to say Bismillah. This is why your mic is not working. Do you think this is the reason? I think this is the problem. Try it, try it. Your mic. You know, Hindi, do you know why in the Islamic countries streets never get clean? Do you know why their streets is always dirty? Because the one who work in the city, they keep saying, Inshallah, tomorrow we will clean it. Do you know why they will never have electricity? Because they say, Inshallah, tomorrow we will build for you an electric generator. Do you know why they didn't have good hospitals? Because they say, Inshallah, tomorrow we will send some student to study medicine. Come on, stop saying Inshallah and take the mic. As long as you are saying Inshallah isn't going to work, it's obvious. So what do you do? You know, guys, this religion is really crazy. Look, they say that the man, he will have 70 years orgasm for every woman he have. 70 years just to orgasm. So imagine for how long the sex will be. In the same time, Muhammad, he said that the man, he will have sex with 100 women a day. What? How the orgasm will be 70 years for each of them, and then you can have 100 women in one day? Any Abdul? Abdul, ya Abdul. Da, 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 da. La, 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 la. Look, there is a hadith. I remember now, there is a hadith. It says, إن النبي سئل عن البضع في الجنة فقال نعم بقبل شهي وذكر لا يمل وإن الرجل ليتكئ فيها متكأ مقدار 40 سنة لا يتحول عنه. In this hadith, Muhammad is saying that every time a Muslim man will have sex, he will do it for 40 years. 40 years for every woman. Abdul, is that true? 40 years with every woman? And look what Muhammad is said, and his penis will never get bored. Which means he will never go like, I'm done, come on, I can't take it no more. So 40 years of sex, the guy, like you come next to you to visit him, this guy is just holding the female between his hand. Assalamu alaikum. I can't talk, sorry, I'm busy. 40 years having sex with one woman. Don't you think she's going to burn? I mean, in that area? Don't you think? Do you think, like, guys? Do you think Allah, he will supply the Muslims with fire distinguish? I mean, in that area, something is going to happen. 40 years, 40 years. Man, 40 years, sex non-stop. 40 years. Man. I want to go there. I want to go there. Oh, man. 40 years. A year after year. Summer after summer. Spring after spring. Autumn after autumn. And the man is still having sex. President go, president come. People die, people live in this earth. And the Muslim Abdul in the heaven, he is not even finishing the first time sex. Just for one woman. Any Muslim here would like to tell us something beautiful about the beautiful religion of Islam. It's astonishing. Al-Hindi, let me read for you Quran, brother, so maybe the mic will work for you. Let's read together the chapter of the chair. Hindi, do you have the chapter of the chair? Muslims, guys, if you read the chapter of the stair, did I say stair? I mean, this is disgusting. What stair? Go learn English first. The chapter of the chair, which means the kursi, if you read upside down, Allah will defeat the genie. I want to know how you can read the chapter of the chair upside down, from the end to the beginning. How you can do that? Go in your mic. Hindi, I think you need to go and meet the love guru. Do you know the love guru? The guru, his master Bhaja Jagaja, who had cross eyes. Anyone watch the movie? It's called The Love Guru. Anyone saw it? The Love Guru? You didn't see it? You should watch it. It's coming from the Quran, my friend. I challenge Allah to make Quran like the Quran of the Love Guru. Huh? Can Allah make Quran like the Quran of the Love Guru? He cannot. Do we have any Muslim even in YouTube? Like, we don't have Muslims in Paltalk. We don't have Muslims in YouTube. I mean, where we can find Muslims? Do you think the Muslim became alien and they went to the moon or something, trying to find people to slaughter? Are they out of people in the earth? They killed everybody? Brother, the month of Ramadan is the month of peace. A lot of peace. Today is what? Today is Wednesday, Thursday. Tomorrow is a Friday and Saturday. Oh Lord, let us see how many people will get killed tomorrow and the day after. People, are you taking care of yourself and your security? You better do. You better do. Those scumbags, they attack civilian, specifically women. So you better be careful. This is why I say, women, you have to arm yourself. I have one question. How about 100 imams in Britain which decline the funeral to do the funeral prayer? Isn't it unlawful to wash a murder? Hey, come on, man. What about they say that the one who did that is a kafir? Say it. Say it. taken out. The Sheikh of Al-Azhar, the highest authority of Islam in the world, he said that ISIS are not kuffar and they are Muslims, and nobody can say they are not Muslims. And the fact every Muslim is proud about them. This is the truth. Do we have any Muslim here? You see, me myself, I'm not worried about my security. I am heavily armed. I take always in my pocket ham. Like today, I was going to pay for my grocery. I wanted to grab my wallet. I grabbed some ham. The woman, she said, "What is that?" I said, "Sorry, this is my ham." "Where's your ham?" She said, "I don't have a ham with me." "Why you have a ham with you?" I said, "Because ham is for security. Muslims are attacking us." Guys, what is preventing an angel from entering inside the house? Anyone remember? According to Muhammad. What will a dog, what else? A dog and a picture. No, a dog and a picture. How come Muhammad forget to mention the pig? Do you think he don't enter a house, have a picture or a dog, but he enter there's a pig? There's not even one hadith saying that. No, he enter a house, have a woman. Come on, you forgot what Muhammad did when he first time he saw the angel in the room? Khadija, she did striptease for him. Islam will not collapse, my friend. Islam collapsed a long time ago. The violence of Islam you see today because they are desperate, not because they are victorious. Who is a brave Muslim when it comes to the mind? People on YouTube, is our voice clear to you? Does it sound good? No, in YouTube. I'm asking people on YouTube. CP fan, you are on YouTube in here? I noticed, CP fan, that you have double personality. This is why you sign in Talk and YouTube. You have two people in you. Do you imagine yourself like the Prophet having sex, but in fact you never did? I mean, look at this amazing Prophet. He imagined himself having sex, but in fact he never did. I mean, this is so beautiful. The Prophet, what you were doing? So you were holding what? I mean, having sex with who? I don't know. Like, do you remember you were holding something? It feel like I was holding a woman. It feel like you holding. So you were holding what? Prophet? A prophet of God. He imagined himself having sex, but in fact he never did. Teach you, somebody's asking, Aaron in YouTube asking, teach us about the chapter of An-Najm. I mean, why you want to talk about that? If we talk about An-Najm chapter, verse number 1, where Muhammad, he said to his cousin, aren't you afraid that Allah will send his dog to eat you? I don't want to talk about that. Since then, I'm afraid of dogs. Allah has a dog? Have you ever heard of a God, he have a dog? Why Allah have a dog? I thought dogs are dirty. Do you think he is a black dog? Oh boy. Do we have any Abdul? He have a name actually, but the Muslims don't agree about the name, so I'm not going to mention it because I don't want to say, like, they will say to me it is not really accepted. So what they agree that he have a dog. What his name? It's not important. But you can call him something like fancy, you know. Let us say, let's call the dog of Allah. I don't want to use any name to insult anyone, you know. So I have to use something more practical, because Allah is God of the world. So let's call him Falafel. Or we can call him the dog guru. The dog guru. You know, I think it's good because he is the dog. This is the top dog, you know. This is the dog of Allah, not like other dogs. Yoga, absolutely, Allah does yoga. I can prove it to you from the Quran right now. Who is a Muslim here in the room? Hey, Muslim, if I prove to those Christians that Allah, he do yoga, are you going to give me a reward? Right now, I can prove it. Any Muslim want to give me a reward? Chapter 2, verse number 29, and chapter 7, verse number 54, and chapter 10, verse number 3, and chapter 13, verse number 2, and chapter 20, verse number 5, and chapter 25, verse 59, and should I say them the same as Zechariah? The chapter 28, verse number 14, the chapter 32, verse number 4, the chapter 41, verse number verse 11. All of them says that Allah, he is doing yoga. He elevates himself in the top of the throne. Now you tell me how he is sitting. Any Muslim can tell us? And I can give you more. Huh? Imagine Allah wearing those. You know, once I was watching YouTube about yoga. I want to see like what this yoga. Let's see what this yoga is about. And then there was a woman. She is wearing almost like, what the heck is that yoga? She was wearing very, very tiny clothes, and then she bent over exactly in front of the camera. Like, what the heck? What is the yoga? And the cameraman, he zoomed in and out, in and out. I thought I get dizzy. It was the camera. This is yoga? Why in the yoga people were not wearing clothes? I hope nobody is doing yoga, by the way. I think it's very stupid to do it. Don't make them convince you with those stupid things. You know? If you wanna really relax, it's not yoga what will teach you how to relax. Go and walk, go and sit somewhere and watch the nature, a river, a valley, a mountain. You know, all those things is really is not really. I don't know what to say. I mean, doesn't make sense. Sitting in a certain position for many hours, actually, they break your bones. It's not even healthy. Sound like an Arab Christian? Tasbiyah, afzal, mashallah, brother, mashallah. Let me change my sound, my friend, so now you will know better where I'm from. Brother Victor, this is brother here from Pakistan, and he said to that, this is sound like Arab Christian. Thank you very much. Now, do you know where I'm from? Is that better? Tashbiyah Afzal? I mean, your name is Tasbiyah Afzal. Which one is first? Afzal first or Tasbiyah? You must be from Pakistan, aren't you? Or Bangladesh? A terrorist? Ah. You are an Indian. All right. Well, we are terrorists, what I can do. Actually, you know what? When I finished my high school, I got the highest terrorist grade in the high school. Do you know how they do exam in the Middle East? They terrify the teachers, or the teacher, he give them the exam questions. So second day, everybody get 100. That's a good question, Growing. I challenge you to take the mic and ask me the question. Do you think, guys, you have the courage to ask the question in the mic? Islam, do you have the courage to ask the question in the mic? I challenge you. Go ahead.
Well, there is a story in the Bible, in the Holy Bible, that teach that Jacob at night was wrestling with Yahweh, and eventually he broke his thigh and was victorious. So Jacob in your book,
let me show you how we got him busted.
Beat up his own God. Christian friends. Well, I believe the story is speaking about an angel, but the Christians, they insist that the story actually...
Islam, I got the question. Now I want you to say, whoever believes in this is stupid. Guys, is that fair? I want you to make it clear that whoever believes in this story is stupid. Say it. I want to hear it. You're mine.
Whoever believes that God wrestles with humans and lose is stupid.
Thank you. You just confirmed to me that your prophet is stupid. I want you to read for me chapter 2, verse number 40. The mic is yours. I'm listening. Go ahead. Let me Google. What do you mean, let me Google?
Okay. So, someone posted the verse. Okay, can we read it together? O children of Israel, call to mind my favor, which I bestowed on you, and be faithful to your covenant with me. I will fulfill my covenant with you, and of me alone you should be afraid. Okay, what about this verse, Christian friends? Go ahead.
What's wrong with this verse? Who is Israel? Who is Israel? The verse says they are all children of Israel. Who is Israel? You're mine.
Israel is the name of Jacob, the other name of Prophet Yaqub. Go ahead.
Where you get this information from? That Jacob and Israel is one person, and he has two names. You're mine.
From the Prophet Muhammad. Go ahead.
Guys, did he say from the Prophet Muhammad? And where the Prophet Muhammad he got the story is from the Bible. Now show me the story you said. You said it from the Prophet Muhammad. I want to see it. And remember, you are the one who said, whoever believes in this story is a stupid, dumb, crazy a-hole. Islam fast, dying. You're in the corner. I want to see the story, your prophet saying that Jacob and Israel is one person. I'm so desperate to read it with you. Your mic.
Well, I don't see how my prophet believed that Jacob was able to beat his own God.
Don't change the story. You said you heard that from your prophet that Jacob and Israel is one person. Give us the story. Guys, did he say that? Let us see what your prophet said about this story. You are in the corner, and you know what? I will shave my 20-foot beard if you give us a story. You are just a kid, and you got busted. Now show us the story, otherwise admit that you are lying. You said you got the story. You got that Jacob have two names, Israel and Jacob. From where? You said it from the Prophet Muhammad. Show us. We are listening.
Well, I'm repeating my question. Where the verse says that Muhammad believed that Jacob was wrestling with it.
You are the one who told me the story, not me. You are the one who said you heard this story from the Prophet Muhammad. Let's see what Muhammad said about it. You are the one who said that, not me. I'm not the one who said that. You said you learned from the Prophet Muhammad that Jacob, he have two names. Let us see how he got the two names. What happened? The guy, he sleep, he opened his eyes, he became Israel. He was Jacob yesterday. So where the name is coming from? So tell us what your prophet told you. Everybody heard you say that you learned that from the prophet. Show us the story. Otherwise, apologize and admit that you are a liar and you got busted. You're mine.
Well, let me read something for you. Israel in Hebrew means Abdullah, servant of El. Isr means Abd or servant, and El means God.
El being God? So why he is a servant of El, not servant of Allah? Allah have 99 names. None of them is El. You got busted again. But don't change the topic, Abdul. Everybody heard you saying, remember, this is your question. This is your topic. And you are the one who said that you heard your prophet saying that Jacob and Israel is the two names of one person. I want to get this story from you. You're mine.
Well, can you repeat, friends? Because I ask you to fix your accent a little bit because you're not being clear here. Can you take the microphone again and repeat?
Brother Sitter, the question is, how the stupid prophet of Islam, he found out that Jacob is the same as Israel. Thank you very much. Here we go. We make it clear, Zakir Naik. Now, do you have an answer or you will run? You got busted and you are as stupid as the rest of the Muslims. You Muslim, you make accusation. You have no idea. What are you talking about? I never saw a Muslim is smart. Oh, sorry, I saw one. I saw one. I have to be honest. He was very smart. I'm not going to tell you his name. His name is Jacob. Now tell us, are you Googling? Are you Googling, Abdul? Tell us where you get this story from, you liar, or admit and apologize for being a stupid fool. You're mine. Google, Google, how are you? Every Muslim waiting for you. And here we have another scumbag. Shame on Muhammad, shame on you. Google, Google, how are you? Shame on Muhammad, shame on you. Islam is fat. Islam is fat? Is that fat or fast? Abdul, do you think I am David Wood? Do you think you are talking to Christian Prince? You are talking to someone who knows Islam very well, not someone who learned about Islam from an English yellow pages, like Shabir Ali and those stupid, the crazy ones. This is what is your religion is about. You Muslims, you have no idea. You can do those lies for the naive one who do not speak Arabic, who do not know what Islam is about, who did not make your prophet falafel a long time ago. So what is the answer? I'm waiting. Googling still? I found the answer from the Prophet Muhammad. Islam and the faster growing. I'm going to give you 70 years from now orgasm. 70 years orgasm. Remember, the Muslim, he can have orgasm for 70 years, right? I will give you 70 years orgasm to find me the reference. Can we do that? إن الرجل في الجنة ليتكئ 70 سنة قبل أن يتحول. حول. The man will have sex for 70 years non-stop before he even remember that he need to stop. Are we going to wait forever here, Mr. Islam is dying? When I say Muslims are stupid, I'm not insulting. I am not. Trust me. That is the truth. Who is next? Who is the next victim will be? Oh, your hand is up? I don't believe it. I can't believe my eyes. Your mic.
Okay, do web links appear in this room 1 minute? Let me copy and paste some. No, it doesn't, so I have to add a number. Let's read. Israel is a biblical name.
Guys, did he say biblical? Did he say biblical? Stupid Abdul, we know it's a biblical name. Now, where your prophet he got it from? We gave you 20 minutes to find the answer. Don't give me Wikipedia. Give me the answer. Where your prophet he told you the story in Wikipedia? You said you learned that from your prophet, not from Wikipedia. Guys, did he say he learned the story from his prophet? Did he say that? He said that, right? Okay, show me the story from your prophet, please. I'm waiting for it. You're mine.
Okay, I will try to give you the source, but wait a minute, Christian friends. Don't use the red dot. You want to give impression that Israel means someone who defeats God, so using the word.
Abdul, none of your business what it's mean for now. Show me the reference. Show me the reference, and then we will speak about the meaning. No problem. We can talk about the meaning, when he celebrated his birthday, how tall he was, how many, whatever you want. Show me the reference about your prophet saying that Jacob and Israel is one person. You're mine.
Okay, I will do. I promise, Christian friends. I will promise. Okay, but just one.
No, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I want to see the reference right now. No, don't promise. I want it now. No. Give it to us now. You're mine.
Christian Prince, you were trying to delude the people in the room.
Come on, don't talk about dildos. We will talk about that later. Just wait. Give me the reference. Stop playing games. You're mine.
Here is Wikipedia. It says that Israel has different meanings.
Allahu Akbar, Wikipedia, Allahu Akbar. I witness there is no God but Wikipedia, and Allah is a shish kebab, and the Muslims are screwed. Allah Shahada. Like, are you stupid or what? You said you learned that from your prophet, you scumbag. Shame on you. Give us the reference where you learned that from your prophet, or apologize for being a scumbag liar like the rest of you.
I will, but give me time. But before I go and search the hadith, can I continue?
No. I want you to search the hadith first. I will give you 70 years, the same as your prophet he gave you for orgasm. 70 years orgasm? Are you serious? You know what? I will cut my hand if you can even have orgasm for 5 seconds or 7 seconds. 70 years orgasm. I mean, how big the lies of Muhammad, man? In your way, I want you to search for this hadith where your prophet said that you will have orgasm for 70 years. Now give me the reference. We are waiting. We have time. Guys, do we have time? People in the room, do we have time? We have time. Don't worry, I'm here. I'm here, they are here, we are waiting for you. Everybody waiting for you. You are lucky, really, really, you. Abdul is stupid, you are, you. Stupid. You come to Christian Prince to book his, not my eye, my nose. Don't ever try to touch it. I'm waiting. حاولت أن تخدع الناس. Guys, I try to deceive people, so he exposed me. He exposed me. Give us the reference, potato. Don't run. You are a liar like your prophet. Otherwise, give us the reference where your prophet he said that Jacob and Israel is one person with the story. Your mic. Go ahead. Go ahead. Take the mic, Abdul.
You tried to give the impression that Israel necessarily means wrestle with God. So when the Quran uses...
I did not say that. Guys, did I say that? Did I say that? Liar, like your prophet. I ask you, where the name Israel coming from? The Quran mentioned the word Israel many times. You said, how you know that Jacob and Israel is one person? You said the prophet taught me. Show me. All what we are saying, very simple. Show us. Because the story will tell us what Israel means and what happened to Israel and how he got his name. Come to the mic and apologize for being a stupid child like Aisha. Otherwise, give us the reference. Get me busted. Guys, why he don't get me busted? You are the one who came with the topic. You are the one who gave the question. And you are not ready for it? Let me tell you why. Because you never met a Christian like me who get your Muslim busted and spanked hard. Islam fast. Fat. Every Muslim come to my room, he leave with no teeth, and his bum is red. And then the Muslim, they stone him to death. Now, either you give us the reference or agree that you are a liar. You're mine. Go ahead.
I will give the reference. I was making a comment on you trying to get the impression that just using the name Israel implies that Jacob was beating his own God, wrestling with it.
Scumbag, give me the reference. Give me the reference. I accuse you big time to be a liar and you have no reference. Give me the reference and I will apologize from you. What do you think, guys? You see how humble I am? I don't care about the meaning now. Who's talking about the meaning? We want to see what the story, how Israel got his name. Show us the story your prophet he taught you. Show us. You said you have a reference. Wait, I will give you a reference. Give us the reference. Finish it. Hit in the head. You're mine. Every Abdul is stupid until he proves the opposite. Every Abdul is a liar until he proves the opposite. Every Abdul is a shish kebab, dumb, stupid until he proves the opposite. By the way, I have copyrights over the song, by the way. Please, just let you know. Okay? I mean, come on. Like, I make the song, you guys, you take it, and you make it a song, and you make money from it. I'm glad Muhammad did not hear it. He will make a Quran. You make a Quran about his penis. You make a Quran about anything. So, scumbag, did you find me the reference or not yet? Why you are wasting my time? You're mine. Okay, guys, we are going to give him 70 years orgasm vacation. So he might find us a reference. Do you think he will find the reference one day? Do you think he will find the reference one day? Are you a Afghan refugee? How you know? How you know? Wallahi, brother, you are so smart. Wallahi, wallahi. So are you saying to me that you are agreeing that all Muslims, they run from Islamic countries? Barb, where are you Barbie, man? This guy is Barbie now. Where are you Barbie? We want the reference. تتكلم عربي أحسن؟ الكناوي؟ شخبارك؟ شلونك عيني؟ اطلع السلم اطلع السلم اخبطها يلا. This guy is asking me to speak Arabic. I don't speak Arabic. Actually, from Bangladesh, to be honest with you. Like our village is like one leg here, one leg there, you know? And like the United Nations between my legs, to be honest with you. And like, but Shaitan, he blocked it, he don't let it go. Because you don't say Alhamdulillah before you go to the bathroom. Christian Prince, did you become a Christian for marriage? I'm single, you idiot. I wish no woman want to marry me. Each time I say, I want to marry you, she said, I will marry Muhammad before you. What marriage? Me? I'm evil. Why I'm evil? Okay, I will fix myself. I will be good now. Brother, do you know the Prophet, he promised you orgasm of 70 years? Are you happy? 70 years, brother, holding your penis and you are having orgasm? Do you think your penis is providing the Euphrates and the Nile River? By the way, guys, the Euphrates River and the, what it's called, and Nile River, where they grow, where they come from? Anyone knows? Where they are coming from? Victoria Lake. This guy is seeking spanking. What if I show you that your prophet, he said they are coming from heaven of Allah? Everybody saw the answer. You said Victoria Lake. If I show you that the Nile River, according to your prophet, and the Euphrates is coming from the heaven of Allah, what you will do? Okay, take the mic. Go ahead. Just wait, guys. This guy, he have something to say. He will give me the reference. Oh man, that's amazing. Go ahead.
The reference where the Prophet said that Jacob is Israel is this hadith. أتعلمون من هو حضرة عصابة من اليهود نبي الله? They said, the Prophet said to them, هل تعلمون أن إسرائيل هو يعقوب? Israel is Jacob. قالوا اللهم نعم. This is the hadith. So,
where it says that he is Yaqub, read it for me again, please. Your mic.
where it says, here it is. The Prophet said, هل تعلمون أن إسرائيل يعقوب? Israel is Jacob.
Where is the word is in the sentence? Your mic?
In Arabic, you can use is and you cannot use. But the point is,
in Arabic you can use is and you cannot use is. Now, how your prophet he learned that Israel is Jacob, your mic?
well, this is a different topic, but I smashed your face again, Christian friend.
Hey, Abdul, you smashed nothing. الحديث رواه أبو داود الطيلاسي. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Your mic?
I gave you the reference, Christian Prince, and now you are arguing about.
You see, Abdul, just to show you how dumb you are, you just gave me a reference proving that your prophet is a scumbag. Do you know why? Because if your prophet he mentioned that Israel is Jacob, that's mean he believed in the story of the Bible. Otherwise, he had to give us where he got the story from. How he got the story, how Israel became Israel. The story of Jacob becoming Israel, how it happened, your mind.
Well, this is what I was telling you about. Israel does not come from the story, the fake story that you believe in. It doesn't mean necessarily fought with God. It has different meanings. And as I copied from Wikipedia, it could mean someone who is victorious with God, someone who became prince by God, someone who is a leader by God. There is different opinions. But to limit the meaning that
Abdul, we are not talking about the meaning. Where your prophet he learned that Israel is a given name to Jacob, and how Jacob he got the name. Who gave it to him? Who gave it to him? Your mind.
okay, the name is given, but is it based on the biblical fakes?
It is based in the biblical true story. Otherwise, give us the opposite, where the name is coming from. Your mic.
Okay. 1 minute, let me scroll up some. Wait a minute. Israel might mean God rules or God judge. Other possible meanings is the prince of God. So if Jacob is prince of God, why not? Make sense? If it means God judge or God rules, why not? Allah.
All right. Listen, the same hadith you mentioned, it says that the children of Israel, they inherited the earth. The children of Israel, they inherited the earth. Why the children of Israel inherited the earth, not the children of Jacob? Your mind. He ran away. He ran away. You see the Abduls, and the funny, by the way, their prophet, the whole point, when a Muslim he asks you this question, you lead him to show him that his prophet is stupid, because whoever said that this story is a true story, according to him, is stupid. So his prophet is copying the name of Jacob from where? And the name of Israel. He never met them. He never saw them, and the Quran never mentioned how Israel. And who is Israel? If you read the whole Quran, you will not find one verse in the Quran saying who is Israel. So when a Muslim, he says to you this question, you need to ask him the following question: where the name of Israel is coming from? And you will see how stupid he will be. Didn't know. Didn't know. The guy, his name is Jacob. Why he have an Israel right now? Why his name is Israel? And why Allah, he stopped calling him Jacob? And why Allah in the Quran never said Jacob is Israel? And why Allah in the Quran never said I call him Israel? Who is the one who gave him the name Israel? Any Muslim can tell us? We don't know. Obviously, Muhammad, he believed in the story which is mentioned in the Bible, and he is copy-paste. Stupid the prophet, stupid the followers. Copy-paste. And look what he said. He said Israel is Israel, the God El. Okay, hold on. This is again additional proof that your prophet is stealing from the Hebrew. If this guy is the man of the God El, and Allah have 99 names, none of them is El. So again, where the name Israel is coming from? Israel. Who is El? It's not Allah. Who is Israel? You don't know. For sure it's not Arabic. Come on. El is an Aramaic word, and Israel is a Hebrew. So Israel, Ishmael, Mikael, Jibrael, all those names are proving that Muhammad is a thief. Because who is Jibrael? He is the angel of the God El, not the angel of God Allah. If Jibrael is the angel of Allah, his name should be Jibra Allah. You know what I'm saying? I know, it's in the tafsir, but the coward he ran. This is how you force the Muslims to show you the reference. Because if he show us the reference, according to Muslims, they say that he have a fight with an angel, as they understand it. But the fact, the word al-malak is a word about God. For Allah is al-malak. Parcel, don't become a Christian. Okay, I will become a Hindu, like your prophet. I know, brother. This is why the prophet, he made the chapter of the al-cow the biggest chapter in the Quran. I was in India, brother, and when I told them that the biggest chapter in the Quran, chapter, all the Hindus converted to Islam. Put your hand up. So the Muslims, they copy the story from our Bible, and the only way to explain the story is if we go and read the interpretation. And when we go in the interpretation, we will see the same story, the same exact story in their interpretation. But the coward, he run before we finish the barbecue. But he will come back, and we will get him busted more and more. Maximum, how are you, my friend? The mic is yours.
Hello, Siggy. It's amazing every time. It never fails. Every time they are put to the test or even try to show anything, it backfires on them. And you don't have to be smart, I mean, to understand that this is just, you can't. I'm just blown away that with all the information out there, I said this the other time today too. With all the information out there today, that anybody could even be a Muslim. And, just boy, I was gonna say something else, but I lost my track of but that's basically what I was gonna say. Hey Darius, what's up, cool? It's your mic, buddy.
Hello everybody, am I here? Loud and clear? Yeah. I just had to laugh at how funny it was, you know. The irony of it, okay. And it probably escaped us in the room here, in the back and forth. This guy was trying to debate Islam, debate CP over Islam, armed with Google and Wikipedia. Did you guys realize that that was his plan? He was actually quoting Wikipedia. I mean, of all people, of all things to do, he said to himself, I'm gonna go in here, I'm arguing with Christian friends. I wanna show him about Islam. Yeah, I'm gonna look this stuff up on Google. I'm gonna look this stuff up on Wikipedia. That was that. I guess it could have been worse. I guess. Nah, I guess he could have tried to fight Superman without kryptonite. I guess. Well, no, that actually would have been a better plan than what he tried. That's all it is. It was just funny watching him squirm and listening to him Google and hearing the pauses in his answers as he was looking up stuff. That's it. I don't have anything to add. It was just funny. The small treasures. We have to remember to savor those. Mike is free.
Do you remember before, Cole, when we spoke about, you mentioned that the Muslim told you that how David, he had like he had a woman, she is the wife of somebody else? Do you remember? You told me the story, the Muslim, they said to you how he do that? And do you remember I showed you the reference from the Muslim books? Remember? The same story, they have it in their books. But the stupid Muslim do not know. They accuse you with things they themselves, they believe in it. Allah will barbecue me. Well, as long as I'm not married to Aisha and Hafsa, I think I'm fine. Because according to the Shia, they put poison for your prophet and they killed him slowly. That is the bad barbecue. 4 years dying by poison. Do we have any Muslim here? Any Abdul? Any brave Muslim? You know, when Moses, Allah, he sent his angel to take his soul, which means to make him die. What Moses did to the angel, anyone remember? He beat him up, and what he did, he broke his wing and he blocked out his eye. So how the Muslims, they laugh at the Bible, but they have a story of beating an angel by a man. And this is the angel of death. And how you believe that he is an angel, but yet he have eyes, physical eyes. And how he can break his wings? If Muhammad, he said they have 600 wings, which one he broke? He broke them all? Jesus is a human. Well, your God is a beast. I have no problem with Jesus being a human. What's wrong with that? He's a perfect human. He can raise people from death. Can your God raise people from death? He couldn't. He can do nothing. If you are a human, you have to do pipi. That's meaning Allah, he have a pipi. Your God Allah, he described by Muhammad that he have two eyes, he have two hands in the right side, and he have legs, and he have a foot. Now, if Allah don't have a penis, that's his problem. But you Muslims, when you go to heaven, you will be a human, you will not do pipi. See how, does that mean you will be God when you go to heaven because you don't do pipi? Is that right? Well, your Allah is cut off already. Look at your Allah, he said. He said, how I can have a son if I don't have a girlfriend? And according to Muslims, Allah never have use his penis, so he's cut off. If Allah don't have a penis, how he say, how I can have a son if I don't have a girlfriend? يا الكناوي نحن لا نعبد الصليب يا عباد الحجر اذهب وقبل بذر اللات. A black stone kisser speaking about worshiping the cross. None of us, we Christians, worship the cross. Liars. You Muslims kiss a stone, you bow down to a stone, you go around the stone and you throw stones. All your religion is based on stones, and they are black stones. And why they are black? Because of sin. Any Muslim. الكناوي, put your hand up. حط يدك, يلا تعال تعال احكي معانا. خليك رجال. ها؟ ألا تبغى في الحوريات يا هذا؟ الله سوف يعطيك ذكر كالنخل السحوق. Allah will give you an endless penis if you debate me. Come on. Zuhdi Jasser, I don't know who is this guy. I have no idea. I never heard his name before. أنت راجل والمحمد لم يكن رجل. اتهموه بأنه مقطوع الذكر. Don't tell me that you are a man. Prove it. Faisal, your mic. Go ahead. I hear nothing. And he's been recording. He's not even talking. Put the mic louder and you talk. Don't play a recording. Go ahead. Stupid, sit down. He's playing a recording of the guy who said Madam Madam. They asked him to say that there's no God and Muhammad is, he said Madam Madam. Anyone know the video? If you have it, post it so people they laugh. Of Muhammad. So he said, say the Shahada, say that there's no God but Allah, and then there's no but Muhammad, he said Madam Madam. Very funny video. Do we have any brave Muslim here? So let's go back to the topic. Who is a Muslim who will tell us where the name of Israel is coming from? Who is the brave Muslim who will tell us where the name Israel is coming from? Sit down there, sir. Otherwise, I will bounce you. I will not give you the mic to play for me recording, you stupid idiot. Any Muslim can tell us where the name Israel is coming from. Any Abdul? يا كناوي اسمع، أنت هنا تجلس وأنت صاغر. بلادكم قد حررناها وإسلامكم أصبح فطيسة وأنتم أصبحتم حثالة البشر لاجئين مستلجئين والجميع يضحك على هذا الإسلام السقيم. It's good. Parcel, I will give you the mic. If you play for me a recording, I will bounce you, send you free shipping and hand it into Allah. Your mic. No problem. Here I am me myself. Who are you? You still a Shia? I am me myself? Or you became Ahmadiyya? Or you are Ahmadiyya and became a Shia? What's your news? You're Shia, still Shia. Okay, did you beat yourself lately? Did you beat yourself lately? Do you have any cut in your head and your face? I want you to take some selfie, man. Why you don't post yourself selfie in my Facebook page when you beat yourself and your family? I am me myself. I want to ask you a question. Put your hand up. Put your hand up. All right. The question is, why Ali, he said, if you wear a black shoe, that will make your penis weak and your vision. What do you think? What is the reason? Your mind. And you are a Shia. Why? What is the reason? Go ahead.
Well, actually, we avoid wearing a black shoe, brother, because black is the color of the turban of the prophet. At least that's what my father told me. I'm not a scholar, but this is why we don't wear that. I have a phone call. I have to go for a minute, okay? I'll be back in just a minute. Thanks.
Anyone understand what he said? Why he don't wear black shoe? He said what? What is the reason? Well, Ali, he said that if you wear a black shoe, Allah will make your penis weak and will make you have a weak vision and will make you inherit worry. Like you will be always worried. We want to know why. Why exactly black shoes can do that? Is that something? I think this is scientific, by the way. I noticed that most of people, they wear black shoes, they have a problem. Like they don't have many kids, you know. Obviously, it's true. Let us see if he will come back and he will give us the correct answer. Who is a Muslim when I come to the mic? Anyone? No one. But you know, like maybe we got lucky. I mean, here we go. Like we have some Muslims. We are not too much dry today. It's better. It's better. Who is a Muslim when you tell us where the name Israel is coming from? How the Quran say the children of Israel? Who is Israel? Any Muslim when you tell us? So we can continue the barbecue. Any Muslim when you tell us? Allah keeps saying the children of Israel. Children of Israel. Who is Israel? We want to know. Hello? Any Muslim can tell us where the name is coming from. What is the story behind the name? If Jacob, his name is Jacob, how Jacob became Israel? Who is the Muslim when explain to us the story? No Muslim. Unbelievable. Any Muslim have explanation? Is it true that your prophet is stealing his reference from the Bible? If not, where your prophet getting the story from? Any Abdul? Jesus is not God, you idiot. Okay, Allah is not God, you idiot. What kind of God is God? He have two hands in the right side, man. You idiot. Have you ever heard of a God? He have two hands, both of them they are in the right side. Like what happened exactly? Two hands and both of them they are in the right side. Like why? What is the problem exactly? Any Abdul? يا أنديرا ليس هناك في العالم تجار مخدرات أكثر من المسلمين. دينكم كله دين النكاح. هل أنت مسلم يا أنديرا؟ Or religion. Okay, so what the problem? And there I have a problem. You believe that the children of Adam, they have sex with their sisters? Were you atheist, you have sex with your sister today? According to you, you are just an animal. And you can have sex with anyone, including your mom. Aren't you an animal? This is what animals do. So are you an animal or you are a human? And if you are a human, what is going to stop you from having sex with your mother as an atheist? Huh? Stupid. Who is a Muslim when I come to the mic? All of them, they are text terrorists. Who was a Muslim when I continue the story we stop with? Where the name of Israel is coming from? Any Muslim want to tell us? Cowards. Any Abdul? Who wanna laugh at the Bible? Who is a Muslim here? He is excited to make something, to say something funny about the Bible. I want to hear you. Any Muslim want to do it? Well, Isa is more powerful than your God, Kiyan. Your prophet, he could not make Muhammad live, but Isa is alive for 2,000 years according to Muslims. Your God is dead. Nobody heard him. Your prophet never spoke to him. He never heard even his fart. He could not make a miracle. Even the Quran says, Allah says supposedly, I refrain, nothing made us to refrain from sending miracles, but because of people of foreigner generation refuse to believe in it. Christians and Jews believe in the miracles of all the prophets. So why Allah don't want to send miracles to Muhammad if he is God? Huh? What kind of excuse this excuse is? Allah is God, but he cannot make miracles. Jesus is fake, prove it. Even the Quran say he is real. Even the Quran says Jesus he created from the mother bird. In chapter 17 verse number 59, Allah confirmed that he have no miracles and never gave one miracle to Muhammad. He refrained. What kind of God he cannot give a miracle to his prophet? And how people they will believe in him if you don't have a miracles? Yeah, I said the Quran is a fake. But even the fake Quran, even the book of the devil, admit that Jesus is God. What I can do? I can't help it. Do we have any Abdul here? Kian, the one who sucked blood is the Muslim. I can show you where you Muslims do practice eating flesh of a human being, literally. Even the Quran have a verse about you can eat a human and anything, including pigs. Anything is dead. You want to see it? We Christian, we drink no blood. You stupid idiot liar. When Jesus, he said he held a juice in his hand, it was a juice, it wasn't a blood. He said, remember this and do this. What is that? Drinking the juice. And that liquid is symbolic for his blood, which we shed for us. No Christian drinking blood, and you are a stupid liar. Who is a Muslim when I come to the mic? The vampire is your prophet. Do you want me to show you your prophet licking the blood of the face of Osama? Do you want me to show it to you? Have you ever heard somebody licking the blood of somebody from his face? Do you have the courage to accept to challenge me about it? Andera, I have no time for a stupid talk. You want to come to the mic and talk to us? Feel free. Andera, you want to come to the mic? You want to come to the mic? It doesn't matter what's in my Bible. Do you want to come to the mic or no? Okay. Well, I'm giving you a chance to talk to me and to take the mic, but you don't want to do it, then shut up. Next, Kian, do you want to come to the mic and prove to me that your God, Allah, is God and Jesus is not God? Do you want to do that? Do you have the courage to come to the mic and do that? I don't remember you. I think you are too small to be remembered. So do it again. What you will lose? I'm sure you will win. Allah will make you win. Take the mic. Okay, well, here we go. I will give you a dot until you come to the mic. Coward. I have no time to waste with talking to myself. I want somebody to talk to me. Talk to me. You want to talk? Put your hand up. Who is a brave Muslim? Have the courage. Allah will give you 70 years orgasm for each time you have sex in the heaven. That is a very clear, convincing proof that Allah is God. If Allah is not God, how He can make you have orgasm for 70 years? الكناوي بأمان خليك رجال يول وتعال على المايك. تراك صرصار، تراك زي رسولك. تزوج امرأة عجوز من أجل مالها، صرصور ابن صرصور. الإنجيل تم تحريفه. Guys, the stupid Muslim in Arabic is saying that the Bible is corrupt. يا غبي يا حمار، حينما تقول أن الإنجيل تم تحريفه فهذا يعني أنك تتهم ربك بأنه غبي وحمار وأهبل. كيف يحرف كتاب الله؟ أليس هذا كتابه يا غبي؟ هذا ليس كتابي. ربك مسطول أحمق. لماذا لا يرسل الكتب ولا يحفظها؟ وإنا أنزلنا الذكر وإنا له لحافظون. ملح. No camera in our room. This is not a dating room. Who is a Muslim when I come to the mic? Who is a Muslim? He have the courage to come to the mic. We have to force them to come to the mic. Cowards. A God who not even one Muslim, not even their prophet, he witnessed him. A God who has no miracles. A God who have tons of stupid mistakes in the Quran. History mistakes, scientific mistakes. A God who don't even remember which one he created first. The trees and the substance of the earth or the stars. Once he said this one first and the other one he said this is the second. And then he contradict himself. God who say a woman she have a sperm coming from her ribs. I want to know what kind of God he says stupid things like your God. Any Muslim? Yeah, Milh al-Ard, your mic was or your camera did open by maybe my mistake. Any Muslim? The Muslims are worried about if Jesus is God or not, but they are not worried about all the stupid things in the Quran. About the sun setting in the murky water. How you believe in such a garbage? Let us say, for the sake of argument, Jesus is not what you want to follow. Forget about Jesus, no problem. How you follow Muhammad, you idiot? A child molester, a criminal, a rapist, a liar, a thief. Any Abdul? I want to convert to Islam. So I can have 70 years, one time orgasm. Every time you have sex, 70 years orgasm. I mean, this is something fun. 70 years? For every orgasm. Don't you think this is short? Only 70 years. I'm really disappointed. I thought it's going to be longer. And Abdul. Anyone who use a bad language in YouTube, we will block you. Just be careful. When you use a bad language in YouTube, we will block you. As simple as that. So don't use a bad language in YouTube. It's an advice, and it's up to you. If you want to use a bad language, go ahead. Any Muslim here? Not even one. Simwan, you are a Muslim? You are a Muslim. Okay, do you like to come into our chat room and debate us? Montana? Why you are calling yourself Montana if you are a Muslim? And you speak Arabic. Alhamdulillah ala ni'mat al-Islam. That's wonderful. So why you don't come and debate me? What kind of a Muslim he don't dare even to talk about his religion? Why is are ashamed of Islam? Anyone want to debate me? Does it make sense? What makes sense? Does it make sense that Allah will make your penis endless? Does it make sense that if you wear black shoes, Allah will make your penis weak? Does it make sense the Quran says women have a sperm coming from their does it make sense that your sperm coming from your backbone? Does it make sense that the Quran says that the thunder is an angel? And you are talking about sense? Sense of a humor. A Muslim talking about making sense. You believe it? That must be a joke. Name for me one thing in your religion makes sense. And look, just to show you how filthy this God is. Do you know, guys, what Allah He promised the Muslim men in the heaven? Not only He will give them a lot of women, He will take off from women their jealousy. Anyone knows what does that mean? Anyone knows what does that mean? Allah will take their jealousy from them. Sex party, number one. Number two, there's no feeling. Correct? He will make the women nothing but a plastic sex toy. She have no feeling. What jealousy mean? Jealousy mean that women, she love a man and she don't want to share with him, anyone. That's mean there's a feeling. When you say I'm going to take off your jealousy, regardless how you will take it off, doesn't matter. That's mean you are saying Women in the heaven of Allah, they have zero feeling. How that can be God and the act of God? Making women pure sex toys with no feeling. Any Muslim want to explain? Any Abdul? Any Muslim when I come to the mic? Any brave Muslim? Any coward Muslim? You have no question. A person who have a question for me, you have to come to the mic, and then we will love together. Who is a Muslim when I come to the mic? Are you Kurdish or Iranian or Egyptian? This is how stupid the Muslims. We talk about the religion, they ask you, where are you from? Any Muslim when I come to the mic? Zionist CB, your God is a Zionist. The Quran says in chapter 5 verse number 21 that Allah, he gave and assigned the earth for the Jews, and he called it specifically the Holy Land. Your God Allah is a Jew. In the Quran, Allah, he said in chapter 2 verse number 40, Ya Bani Israel, O people of Israel, remember my favor upon you. What is the favor? He made them the favorite people for mankind. According to your prophet, according to Quran, chapter 2, verse 122, the Israeli, the Jews are the best people of mankind. Your God is a Zionist. Anyone can deny it? It's in the front of you. So you are praising the Talmud. No, we don't. We are Christian. We don't care for Talmud. And by the way, Talmud is even for the Jews, is not a holy book. This is how stupid you Muslims are. Talmud is just a writing of rabbi. It's not holy for the Jews. The only book is holy for the Jews is the Torah. The Quran. Why Allah, he says that the favorite of mankind is the Jews. Is your God Allah is a Zionist? Go Muwa. And tell us what your name means, please. What Muwa in Mecca? What does that mean?
Yeah, it simply means Mao in Mecca. And can I have a mic check? Could you please type one? Yeah, and you know, CP, you actually said a very, very good. I mean, you said very Zionist statements. You know, don't you know that the Talmud curses Sayyidah Maryam? They actually call her blasphemous things, and I don't believe that you're a
Don't change the topic. I don't care. You can curse her too. So what? So what? 95% of the Jews, they are Christians. All the apostles of Jesus, they are Jews. Most of the Jews became a Christian. So if some of the Jews, they don't want to believe in Mary, no problem. And you Muslim curse Mary every day. You're a prophet. He promised himself, according to him, that Allah will give him Mary to sleep with her. So which one is more cursing, you or the Jews? You're a prophet when asleep with Mary? Did he leave? Why they change the topic? And why you are talking about the Jews? Somebody told you this is a Jewish room? You are a Muslim, I am a Christian. The name of the room, who is Allah, what is Islam? What the Talmud have to do with our room? Go and make falafel with it. Cowards. Get him back, get him back. What a shame. Mo. The Talmud. So what the Talmud? For me, the Talmud is not a book of God. Even for the Jews, it's not a book of God. So what the problem? And what do you want us to do, supposedly? Kill them? Go and curse Mary, who care? People in the movie, they curse Jesus, who care? God is God. I'm not going to kill people because they curse Jesus. Atheists, they curse Jesus. Muslims, they curse Jesus. If you Muslims, you love Jesus, you don't kill his followers. We told him that the Talmud is not a book of God, even for the Jews. The Talmud is the same as Sahih al-Bukhari and those stupid things. But for the Jews, it's not even equal. We as a Christian, we don't have Sahih al-Bukhari. Do we? It's a written of rabbis. Here we go. There's many rabbis, they wrote in this book. And there's more rabbis, they wrote books after that. This is of the heritage of the Jews, but who care? And now a Muslim, he want to make himself like he is the one who defend Mary. But his God is promising Muhammad to sleep with Mary, and the wife of the Pharaoh is fine. Like, imagine I respect you, so I want to sleep with your mother. And look how they change the topic, by the way. Do you know the Jews, they curse Mary? So? And? What does this have to do with our topic? They want the Muslims, the only way to be united with them if you hate the Jews. When I was in the Middle East, the Muslims, they said to me, don't you hate the Jews? I said, no. They said, didn't they kill Jesus? I said, I thought they did not. You see how hypocrite they are? Suddenly, they want you to believe that Jesus was killed by the Jews. But they keep teaching us day and night, says Jesus was not killed by the Jews. Do we have any Abdul here? Abdul is worried about the Talmud. Yeah, right. Any Muslim? You see, the whole point, a Muslim, when he tries to speak about the Jews, he's trying to avoid speaking about his religion. So, and this is why, like, you ask yourself, why they are coming and talking about the Jews, the story of the Jews, and even the Old Testament. The whole idea is to make you stay away from exposing their prophet. That's all. The same question he will say to you today, he will ask it tomorrow, even if you answer it, and even if he asked the same question 2,000 years ago. The same question he asked today, he will go to a different room right now and he will say the same words. They just try to keep you busy from exposing their prophet. Not only this, you know, they say to you, just to show you how stupid even the Muslims. The Quran confirmed that the Jews, they killed the prophets. All right? If you ask the Muslims, who are the prophets who was killed by the Jews? Question we ask, where the name Israel is coming from, they don't know. If the Quran confirmed that the Jews, they killed the prophets, then you need to explain to me, who are they? Any Muslim can tell us? In chapter 5, verse number 70, someone is asking. Chapter 5, verse number 70, it says that Allah, He's saying that the Jews, they accuse of some prophet of lying and they killed other prophets. Who are the prophets who were killed by the Jews? Here we go. I'm going to take your side. You hate the Jews, don't you? All right. Tell us, prove to us that the Jews are bad. Who are the prophets who were killed by the Jews? What kind of book this Quran is? We asked the Muslims where the name of Israel is coming from. They don't know. Who is Israel? They don't know. The Quran says Israel. Okay, who is Israel? Oh, children of Israel. Okay, who are they, the children of Israel? They don't know. Where do you get the name from? They don't know. Who is the prophet the Jews they killed? They don't know. And Abdul. That's not a verse, that's a hadith. You can just search in English and Google. Come on, do some work. You guys, you come here, you know, I post the reference and etc., but nobody saved it, and then you ask me to post it again. Just do a little search in Google, you will find it. And Abdul. Answer what? How can Moses say that Jews killed Jesus when the Quran is saying? No. The Muslim, they will say to you. No, the Muslim, when they say to you that, like I was talking about, the Muslims, they want you to hate the Jews. In order to do that, they try to motivate you. You know, they say to you, isn't it the Jews they killed Jesus? Because they're hypocrites. They don't believe in that, but yet in order to make you hate them, they have no problem to play taqiyya. Shouldn't you hate the Jews? They killed Jesus. Come on. Because they are liars. Any Abdul? Like somebody saying on YouTube, they don't know, even the Muslims, they do not know what Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam mean. This is remind me of brother Osama Dakto. He was debating Anjam Shawadri. He asked him, what Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam mean? Anjam Shawadri says, peace be upon him. Like what? Let me get some water. Hold on. Ani Abdul, I am me yourself. What happened to you? Where you go? What happened to this guy? Look like he's chatting from work, because this is what the Muslims do. You hire them to do a job, they enter a chat room. Any Muslim? Uh, any Abdul? You know, simple, certain questions about the Quran, you will find that the Islam cannot stand a second. We wait for a Muslim for a few hours, and when we get someone, he want to talk about the Jews, and he want to talk about the Talmud. This is how lucky we are. Anyone have a question? Anyone want to put his hand up to say something? Anyone like to share opinion, idea? Actually, I wish I can find the hadith in English, the one where Muhammad he said that a Muslim man, he will have sex, he will have orgasm for 70 years. The only way I can do it, I can share it with you in Arabic. I could not find the hadith in English because some of you asking me. I tried, I look around. I don't think even the Muslims will ever translate such a thing. However, if anyone maybe can help, if anyone can go and look in the book of Al-Bidayah and Nihaya, you know this book from before, right? You heard about it, right? This is the book of Ibn Kathir, right? In the book of Al-Bidayah and Nihaya, there's a value number 20. So maybe somebody can fight for us in English, if somebody can help. In value number 20, page, I think. Let us see. I'm trying to find. All right. In the book of Ibn Kathir. All right. Guys, if somebody can help me, in the book of Al-Bidayah and Al-Nihaya, if somebody have a link in English for the book, it's in volume number 20, page number 342. Page number 342. So the book of Al-Bidayah and Nihaya, volume number 20, sorry. Volume number 20. And the page is number 342. Now maybe in English is going to be a different number, but it's the volume number 20. There it says, let me give you the link in Arabic. You can go there in this page. Go down where it says it says the number 342 in English. This time will be over when we have education, my friend. Education is the solution. Go down where it says 342. It says, Inna Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam qal, the Prophet, he said, that the mu'min, he will have in the heaven two of the hur. This is normal Muslim believer. And he will see through the bones, the marrow of their bones. And then he continued. إن الرجل في الجنة ليتكئ 70 سنة قبل أن يتحول. The Prophet in the Jannah, he will be having orgasm for 70 years before he changed to a different woman. And this is the hadith. And for those who speak Arabic, if you are a Muslim, please feel free and come to the mic and read for us. And this is in the book of Ibn Kathir too. It says, all the women in the heaven, each one of them, she have a very desirable front, which means breast, and you know, the front is very, 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 very sexy. And Allah will give him a penis, will never go sleep. And here we go. This is the hadith in Arabic. I will post it. So those who are watching us on YouTube, they can see the reference. In the same book of Ibn Kathir, volume number 20, you can read it from page number 336 and after. And look what he says here. The hur in the heaven, they will be blonde. Let me read the description for you. Let us see if the text will go through all the way. You see the Arabic text, guys? Is it showing? Or no Arabic text? Is showing? All right, good. He said that when one of you he entered the heaven, you will see 72 wives of his wives. 2 of them from the hur. Then those are in his inheritance from people of earth. So the Muslim man will provide 70 women from the earth and 2 from the heaven. So this is a different story. And then he says, not even one of them, but she have a very desirable front, which means she have a very sexy, hot front, like breast, etc. And he will have a penis, will never go sleep. And then he continue. They say, and he have different hadith, which is opposing this one. He will have 2 from the women of the earth, and then 70 from the hur. And he described the hur. The hur, they are white eyes, big eyes, and they are blondie, and like you know, their hair is like the wings of the eagle. This is how, like, very nice, beautiful hair. And then he says, and they are going to be like pearls, and they will be like pearl and diamonds. It's okay, and very beautiful faces, very white. Like, then he described the skin, like how white it is and how smooth it is, etc. And then he says, when a disgusting old woman go to heaven, Allah right away will make her virgin. Allah right away will make her virgin. Let me pause the rest. And then he will make them youth. Those women, they will make them youth, or they are old. And then he described the jewelries. Like, this is a very like full description of what jewelries they will wear, bracelets, etc. So the old woman, the women who die in this earth and she is old, but she is a Muslim, when she go to heaven, Allah right away, he make her virgin. This is number one. Number two, he will make her youth. He will make her blonde. He will make her so beautiful. He will make her skin so smooth. She will never be disappointed. And they will sing for their husbands. And he is saying there, and the man who married 2 and 3 and 4, they will enter with their husband to heaven. Now remember, Khadija, she married 3 husbands, so which one she will be with? Any Muslim have a comment? And this is the link, and this is the book of Ibn Kathir. Very Islamic website. This is the book of Ibn Kathir. We give you the volume, we give you the page number. Any Abdul? No? All right, go, Bibin, your mic. Looks like his mic is not working. All right, maybe he's not there. Bibin, are you there? I think his mic is up by mistake. See, if you are an old woman, when you go to heaven, Allah will make you a virgin again. Are you happy? That's very important. The first thing Allah will fix in you is your vagina. Do you see how important that issue is? Right away you enter heaven, Allah, he will put his finger there, he will make your vagina virgin. By the way, the women in the heaven, if she passed by people of earth, the whole earth will have musk. Do you see how strong her perfume is? Yeah, you know, Muhammad, he knew what women they like. You see, Muhammad, he's a filthy man. He knew that women, they like to be beautiful, and men, they like sex. So he promised each one of them what they like. You know what I mean? It's very simple. People like to get rich, so he promised you will be in the heaven 10 times richer than any king. People like gold, so he promised you gold. Like wine, I'll give you wine. Milk, you know, grape, silk clothes. You will never have a hot weather there. Why? Because those are people of the desert, you know. So all the promises is a promises which is a Bedouin man he wished to have. Why they say, Sloppy Joe is saying, why they say PBUH? This is a lie, by the way. I mean, the Muslim, when they say that, when the Muslim they say BB, it's not exist in the Quran. There's no such